Did you ever see the film Gladiator? I remember from one of the opening scenes a very fierce battle between the Roman army and a barbarian militia or rebel force of some kind. And I remember thinking this Roman army was very efficient and utterly ruthless in destroying that barbarian foe. I remember thinking how dark the scene was and thinking this helps me understand what the Roman Empire was all about. Great force, great violence, an unwillingness to harbor any enemies. And this is why the Roman Empire became so large. They were able to conquer so many lands with such brute force. We know, of course, from history that Jesus Christ was born into the time of the Roman Empire. And we know that there was a huge contrast between what kind of manhood Jesus represented and the kind of manhood that was idolized in the time of the Romans. Jesus came meekly, gently. Although he was the King of Kings, he came as a servant. We read in John chapter 13 that as Jesus was nearing the time of his death, he gathered with his disciples, and wonder of wonders, he took off his outer garments, he took upon himself a towel and wrapped it around his waist, and then he stooped down and washed the disciples' feet. What a display of humility and servanthood. I want to welcome you to this study called The Beauty of Partnership. As you begin this study in this theme called servanthood, you're going to discover that at the foundation of all healthy cross-cultural partnerships is an attitude of humility, an attitude of servanthood. If we don't have that, we really don't have much else. I think you'll agree with me that an attitude of humility isn't just important for cross-cultural partnerships, it's important for all of our relationships. I want to encourage you to dive into this study and let Jesus Christ thrill you and refresh your spirit once again by the wonder of his divinity on the one hand and the beauty and wonder of his humility on the other hand. And let us grow in displaying that kind of humility, that kind of servanthood in all of our relationships, including those where we serve cross-culturally or where we are advocates for a cross-cultural partner. So God bless you as you start this study. Let's learn together.